RJ, welcome back.
Glad to be back.
Yeah. So, at what point was the decision kind of made in your mind? And obviously, everyone's got a big decision to make. Do you return? Do you explore the NFL draft? What do you do? When did you kind of have that in your mind that you wanted to come back? And why did you want to come back to UCF for one more year?
Basically during the bowl prep, I was, talking to my family and seeing where I was in the draft, like where I was projected to go. But I felt like I had left a lot on the field last year. Like it was some more that I could show and prove that I could do to the NFL. So, we went 6-7, so that was in my mind too. Like I don't want to go out like that. Like I want to win. So just another year. Just want to do another year.
RJ, do you look at last year? You mentioned leaving some stuff on the field. Do you look at last year and that record, and that motivates you maybe going into this offseason to prepare for the second year of the Big 12?
Yeah, definitely. Me and all the other older guys, we're not going for 6-7 no more. Like to me, that's embarrassing. We should have went 6-7. I felt like we had a better team than that. But I'm going to step up more as a leader, vocally, and show by my actions. So I'm gonna make sure we take that next step.
You have a new old offensive coordinator coming back with Tim Harris Jr. Of course, we worked with him in the running back room in your previous time, helped you rehab from torn ACL. What's it like to have him back on campus?
Yeah, I'm excited by it. Coach Harris, he was a great guy when he was my coach. He was a great teacher, and I feel like the receivers, they're gonna really love him. He's a great mentor and a great person to be around and learn from. So I'm excited that he's back.
Across the Big 12, there's a lot of running backs coming back. Ollie Gordon, who you had a very public battle with on the 45-3 game. What does it say about this conference that so many talented players are coming back?
Yeah, it's an elite conference. It just shows the amount of elite players that's on each team. I feel like every team has a great running back. Seemed like last year every team had a great running back. So I just got to step my game up and show that I'm better than each and every running back in the conference.
On offense, you guys are returning a lot of your key playmakers. You're adding a quarterback like KJ Jefferson, multi-year starter in the SEC. How excited are you when you look at what you're returning and what's going to be on the field, especially with KJ next season?
Yeah, I'm very excited. KJ brings a lot. He's very experienced, in the SEC, and we got a lot of weapons surrounding him. So I feel like our offense should be unstoppable. Like I don't think nobody should be able to stop it.
Gus mentioned that Tim Harris is one of the best teachers he's been around. So can you give us a sense of maybe his teaching style and how you feel like that'll translate to a new position room?
He's just a great person to learn from. He's just a great person to learn from. That's it.
Oh, we saw on social media you had a little breakdown video of your long touchdown run. You talked about how your hamstring and turf toe was bothering you during that time. Can you I was wondering if you're able to elaborate on just what you were going through in the season with that sort of thing and how that ended up, were playing through that.
Yeah, I think that was the first game where my hamstring was messing with me. I hurt my toe West Virginia game. So I think that was the week before the Oklahoma State game. So, those were the main two injuries that were bothering me throughout the year. Yeah.
RJ, you talked about how 6-7 was embarrassing. You guys felt you were a lot better team than that.
Mm-hmm.
You look at offense, defense, all the guys returning, all the guys you're adding. What's your expectation for UCF next year in the Big 12?
Winning every game, that's the expectation. Going into fall count, making that our main goal is to win every game.
So you guys feel like you should definitely be a championship contender?
Yeah.
Playoff contender?
Yes.
You had career highs across the board last season, one of the best rushers in the Big 12. It's your last season in the Big 12. How are you preparing to even jump higher than that?
Just focusing on the little things, making sure I protect the ball, don't turn the ball over, pass blocking, clean up on my pass blocking, and just any other things that I feel like I need to focus on. Maybe getting a little faster too, but it's always things that I can improve on. So, yeah.
How do you weigh the financial risk and reward as a running back of going through another full season of college football as a workhorse, and how much does maybe NIL have an effect on that perspective of staying in college?
Even if I feel like even if NIL wasn't here, I still would have did another year. Really, this is like my third year. Even though I'm older, I'm going into my third year of really playing. So just showing that I can do anything that these people say that I can't do. So just showing that I can get better.
To that end, RJ, how important is your legacy at UCF? You're a hometown hero, a guy from Orlando. You're going to go down as one of the greatest running backs here this school has ever had. Did that also influence your decision to come back for another year?
Yeah, it did. I want to be the best. I'm a competitor. I want to win. I want to be the best. That's what I want to do. Yeah.